Begrudgingly, I am back with part 2. There's many a reason why I have come close within the last like 24 hours to not wanting to do this anymore, and I'll kind of touch on that in this video, but I also want to try to get some dubs, right? I've been learning a lot more about Kokoro, you know, trying to get some things going here, you know, good stun launch stuff, right? You know, the combo's down. I need to use more of this mid-punch Sabaki, the mid-high punch Sabaki and stuff like that. Oh my god, I just accepted that. The reason's right here that I almost stopped doing this, at least until last round if it has rollback. And it's funny because I have like the actual rank match search on like 5 bars, well 4+. So I'm guessing like the throwdown settings do not reflect your matchmaking settings. Oh my heavens, bro. The Baji Quan. Nah, son, and then you're gonna... Oh my god. Now we're really gonna play this, huh? We're really gonna play this. Okay, I don't know what to do. I can't even get my combo, but you can get everything you got. All right, cool. I can't. If I win this, I'm the greatest, honestly. Yo, this netcode is atrocious. I couldn't even react to do anything. Ah, I can't even get the combo. I couldn't even get the combo off of that if I tried. Luckily, they're horrible at the game. Luckily, they're terrible. I am not playing that again. So it's really hard to apply what I possibly learned. Another reason why is because, and I don't want to make a big giant separate video on this because I got a very just like kind of simple look on this. There are some people in the community who I don't know who it is. I might have an idea of who it is, but there are some people that still don't like me around. I made a mistake literally like 5 years ago with saying something on a stream. It was something, you know, pretty bad. It wasn't like a slur or anything, but it was just, you know, something that's not cool. It was a threat that I wasn't gonna follow up on, but it still wasn't cool. You know, there was a whole thing about that. I was away from commentary and literally doing anything for about like a year and a half. And the only reason that I ever came back to doing anything in the realm of like content creation and like commentary and stuff is because of my boy Black Jesus. Shout outs to Black Jesus, you know, for MK11 stuff, and then moving forward, you know, I did like MK1 stuff and all that, right? So yeah, that's the only reason I came back. I was fully planning on not being able to, but you know, I took the steps that I needed to do to, you know, have apologies go around and, you know, really like make amends, right? Like really make amends and really acknowledge my mistake, and then, you know, attempt to grow from it, which I feel like I have. I feel like I really have. I'm not saying this because like, you know, it's like, well, you know, I'm on good behavior, but I mean like literally nothing else has like happened like at all like after that, because like, you know, that's not me. That's not the type of person I am. I know I rage a lot and stuff like that, but I don't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I don't condone that either. Apparently though, in the fighting game community as a whole, but specifically the DOA community, you're not allowed to make a mistake. Acknowledge that mistake. You know, take your lashes, take all that, be away forever. Not even be forgiven, but be respected. Did what you needed to do so you can kind of get back on like, you know, decent like terms with not only like the community as a whole, but with yourself. I had to, you know, live through that. But apparently I'm not allowed to just get back to doing what I love to do. And it's frustrating because that's just really unfair. And the thing that makes it the most unfair is that the people that know, the people that are spreading, which what I've been told is just like they're just adding a bunch of unnecessary lies to things. These people are not letting me even have the chance to kind of fight back a little bit, right? To kind of nip this, to kind of like, you know, address these folks directly, privately, not even gonna make a whole extravaganza out of it and figure out like what's going on. Like, you know, why are we still at this impasse? What do I need to do for you? Because I do care about the community. I really do. And commentary is something that I love to do. and it's something that I want to make. Well, I'm gonna say want it because make something out of it, because at this point, if that's how it is, and I refuse to sit there and deal with that, I don't know how much I can do anymore. That's literally the bigger reason why I almost was about to actually stop this series again, because it's gonna make no sense to be around and get nothing but flamed. All right, Kasumi, mid punch. I always think you're gonna counter a high punch at the start. Oy. Okay, yeah, I gotta be a lot more active on my defense because got the ceiling. Oy. There we go. Now you're gonna do a high punch. No, you did a low punch. Just gonna go ahead and oi. Punish that. Ooh, I don't know what it is though, but I'm on my job right now. Ah! You know what's funny? I thought about holding low right there. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Boom! I got you scared. Hit the Bajiquan. And when the connection's good though, and I can actually focus. Ooh, nice sweep off the start. Hey. Okay, you're not holding anymore. Mid punch. Yep. Spacing. I don't want me to get good at this game again. I'm just gonna let you know right now with how I feel about y'all. Like, not all of y'all in the DOA community, but like a good bit of y'all, like how I feel, y'all don't want me to get good at this game, bro. I will make sure you don't do anything else in this game anymore. Like, that's the level that we're at right now. Y'all love to make this thing feel like high school, bro. Just the FGC in general, y'all love to make this stuff feel like high school, bro. Like, this is the time that we're supposed to be, you know, putting all this stuff aside, you know, and letting people that are working on things like work on that so we can get back to business. But since, like, you know, you still have to be on your high horse and not everybody's horses can just be the same freaking height, you're screwed. You're screwed. Do not let me get way better at any of these games, bro, because I will make sure you won't win anything. Now here I go. I'm about to go lose this next match. It's transactional now. You know, you can't put your energy into this. You really can't. I gotta pull the CM Punk. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. That's all everybody cares about. You know, you're trying to do all these things and trying to keep tabs on these things to make sure y'all still getting what you need to do. And the crazy part is that, like, a lot of y'all are still getting it. I'm a commentator. I'm not a tournament player. Why y'all even worried about, like, what I'm doing? Because that means also, like I just don't understand waiting for somebody to get a little bit of motion again after they've been away for so long working on everything. You know what I mean? I want people to lie. I want people to come out and lie and say that I have not been, like, you know, apologetic. I've not been trying to rectify my mistakes and all that stuff. I want y'all to go ahead and lie. Anybody who's just, like, not caught up into this, or even because I never lied about any of this. I've told people, like, literally everything, right? And that's the craziest part about it. Like, everything was aired out, like, at the time of, like, anything going on. Y'all seen my Twitter. I treat that thing as like my diary, bro, and I shouldn't, but y'all know so much about me. There's literally nothing else. This is stressing me out again, because now, like, I don't know, just something else is basically ruined. Is it not enough that I deal with severe ADHD? And that's a swirl of emotions, man. It ain't just I can't pay attention. Like, y'all gotta understand, that's anxiety, that's depression, that's anger. Like literally, I would fit into so many different, like, boxes with that type of thing. I'm like the poster child. And then on top of that, I can't even treat it with medicines for it because I have a heart condition, so I can't even do anything about it. So there's enough that I'm dealing with. I'm constantly broke. I have to work 1,000 jobs and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always just hamstrung to everything. And y'all want to do this? I'm lucky my mom is home because oh man, the things I want to say to y'all. Nice combo, Devin. You worked on that too. I want her to run into that. I'm dead. Shit. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta. I wanted to see if I can catch her going into the stance. Yeah, I'm screwed. There's literally no way out of this. GG. Yo. That's Lei Fang, man. That's Lei Fang. I'm not even mad at that. I'm sorry that, like, what I was talking about put a damper on the entertainment, but, like, look, y'all. Like, what am I supposed to do? What do I have to do to be able to get past anything? People just, like, trying to weasel in and ruin, like, you know, momentum. Like, I just don't understand waiting. Somebody, like, comes back in the right way and still try to do that. And then I don't understand people not giving me the chance to fight back. People that are like actual criminals in the community are getting less than this. They get less people coming after them. Yeah, I don't know what to do about any of this, but I'll catch you on the next one though. Peace.